What is up, guys? Sorry, Newspaper back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I have a new NECA figure. NECA figure. Sometimes I feel like that word comes out different. But NECA figure. Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Which is to say, also, this is a further extension. Man, he just fell over. Pay no mind to that. Anyway, which is a further extension of the Pennywise mold. I currently have the original one, but let's take a look at the box. As you can see, this is the same picture that you see that Beverly saw on the wagon that had the picture of the, the Pennywise Dancing Clown logo. So you turn the back here, you get some of the, you can see some of the accessories they come with, which are pretty extensive. It's just the burnt hands coming from the mouth. His spider leg arms, the new face, which I think is better because it has better teeth than the other sharp mouth face, and let's see, the dead light face, which is one of the big reasons I bought this, and Twisted Woman from the painting, and him doing his dance there, little dub style thing there, the thing that spawned a million memes. And when you open it up, alright, taking the figure out, but you get this real cool background, which I think would be pretty good for pictures, and even bigger picture, excuse me, of the dancing pose that you can somehow put him in. All in all, it looks really good. Before we talk about anything, let's talk about some of these accessories that he came with, which are, except for, pretty expensive. First and foremost, let's look at the deadlight head. The mouth inside is painted very nice. And also has a battery pack here. My button's kind of stuck, so what I had to do is I just kind of push the headline in just a little bit, and it makes the light, just pushing it a little tighter, and it makes the light come on. And that looks really, really good. Can't wait to snap this on and see how it looks. Yeah, it's got a nice, good glow to it. And you have some of the detail here for the forehead, with the paint chips and everything. Apparently when he goes into his, now let me show you the macroverse mode. You can see his nose completely flattens out and his eyeballs are nowhere to be seen. But otherwise, this looks really, really good. And for mine, like I said before, because my button's stuck right here, I just kind of pull the hairline back a little bit and it turns it off just fine. So, yeah. Also, comes with, Mike's family's burnt arms coming out of his mouth, which just two also looks really good. It has a very reminiscent look to Nightmare on Elm Street 4, the Dream Master. When all the soul tearing through Freddy's body. So it looks a whole lot like that. This too is a nice sculpt for the face. I like how it looks more like a regurgitation, like his eyes rolling back. And you can see one hand here, kind of holding the mouth open. Also, there's a little bit of articulation here with this hand here. Well, if you can see it on camera. Some of the arms can kind of be moved just a little bit, like that. So yeah, they can rotate just a little bit. This is pretty cool. I dig this head as well. And it comes with the Twisted Woman flute face. I kind of feel like this thing needs a figure all its own. I don't know if there's a market for it, but I might pick it up. But for what it is, it's painted very nice. It has a sharp Pennywise teeth, just sideways eyes. Even got the little bun in the back. It looks nice. And last but not least, it comes with two new forearms, because this figure comes with a spider leg arm as a base, so that they be removed for these. But come both of these, and these are painted up very good, similar to the figure itself. I know with this figure compared to the original one I have, everything seems a bit darker. It may be because of lighting in the sewer, or the fact that just perhaps the mood of Pennywise himself. Because at this point in the movie, I think frustration has set in. So yeah, looks really good. And also it comes with the grabbing style hands. But both look pretty nice. You can see the little detail on the gloves themselves. where the seam lines are. Also looks pretty good. I love little stuff like that, you know, attention to detail. NECA's been pretty good about that. Alright, so that's all the accessories. Let's get that all the way. Let's go ahead and bring in the figure itself. I can get to come in. And here he is. Let me move that out of the way. And I had him standing. I said crash, you guys may have heard. He just came tumbling down. But it's all good. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this stand off of him comedy right now. Alright, just to look at him, damn, it looks really good. I like the fact that some of the colors have gotten darker since the original. I'm going to bring the original in here in a few so you can get a good comparison. But I dig it. I dig it a lot. I even like the balls being kind of a darker, dingier red. I prefer that. I wish this kind of had look the whole time. The crab, I'm going to call them crab legs. You can tell I'm hungry. The spider legs. They look really nice as well. You can tell they have like a nice wash over them. Real nice. And you can see how it kind of like, I'll use this one for example. Like it kind of just morphs from the sleeve to the leg. Cause you can still see hints of the coloring from his suit. Yeah, that's a real nice touch. Also, another thing, I didn't expect this. They're posable. You get actually a joint right here that you can bend. So that's real nice. I didn't expect that out of this. I figured it'd just be one whole piece and you know it'd be stuck like this. But it's nice the fact you can bend them. And as far as articulation goes with the figure, it's the same as the other. So you know the same arm and thing. In fact, the bicep swivels, everything, you know. But mine seems to be a little loose. This kind of sucks. But yeah, otherwise it's basically the same. Everything else other than the biceps here seems actually a little bit tighter than the other one. May have to work it out a little bit. Including the legs, they are too a little bit tighter than my original. Even in right here, a whole lot tighter. Alright. Also the face sculpt it comes with. It looks really good as well. It's similar to the first figures that came with the the teeth showing. But I think this is painted a whole lot better, especially in the mouth. That comes through good on camera. And even the forehead here, just a little bit darker, which I kind of like. But again, like I said before, it could just be because it's in the sewers. It could be a little bit of the lighting. Or my theory, I think it's because at this point in the movie, Pennywise kind of already had his ass kicked just a little bit. So, I mean, he didn't appreciate that too much. So I figure his expression reflects that. Yeah. So anyway, you guys give me a second here, and I'll go ahead and swap out some of the arms and show you how that guy looks. Show you guys how that looks. Oh, I have a hard time talking. Alright, be back in a flash, guys. Alright, and now I'm back with both of them. And we can truly get a good look of what I mean by like a darker wash, I believe. It was used on these. If you look at let's just call them Pennywise 1, and I'm gonna call this one Pennywise 2, although this is obviously like something like Pennywise 4, maybe. Because I don't have the GameStop exclusive or the Well House, but yeah. So I'll let's call this Pennywise 2. Anyway, yeah. You can see here that even with the gloves here, the paint was done a little bit darker, which I like, and the balls on the chest also scroll down. Also on the feet were made darker, which I like a whole lot better. Cause I feel like anything living in the sewer, it shouldn't be that clean. Although I know Pennywise can, change shade, change form, so he can just make it, he can be as clean or dirty as he wants to be. But yeah, I think overall these are pretty good together. I think if one had them on the shelf, you could take one and perhaps do the other one like a little bit, like a little side by side, and see if you can turn the head. Because the articulation on both of them is essentially the same. So when you buy these extra versions of a figure of these NECAs, you're really just getting extra accessories. But I think they would look good together, like just pair side by side, like the duality of it. Like this is the part that pulls you in, this is the part that takes you out. So I like that. I think they're very good together. And If you couldn't tell by this video, I recommend this. I don't know if you should go out and buy every single version of Pennywise unless that's your thing. I think overall, I think if you pick up the original here, then pick up the Dancing Clown, I think overall you have a really good setup, at least for, I think, of duality. So if you guys can find them, I do say pick them up. I hear tell that they are out in the wild. You can find these at Target, I believe. I got mine on Amazon, but they're out there, and I recommend you pick them up before they're all gone, because I have to say, just for this cool deadlight feature, that's pretty badass. So yeah, totally recommend. Pick them up, grab them. And if you have to decide between the two, man, it's weird. See, I like the first one because I wanted the Georgie boat and I wanted the balloon. But I think if you're only gonna pick up one, and I might be wrong, this is always opinion, I think if you got just grab one, I say go for Pennywise Dancing Clown. He gets the full recommendation for me. Get this one if it's the only way you can get. But anyway, I'm rambling as always. This has been Sardo Noonspa, the Black Gentleman, out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out. And we're back. And I changed his arms out. And I put on the cool deadlight head. And from what I've noticed, I have to change the arms out. And I guess it's okay. But once you change the arms out, you cannot make these arms bend all the way down. I mean, you can bend it down. I mean, you can bend it based on the arm here, but the forearm itself, you can't. You can bend it up like that, but you can't make it go down to the sides. And I guess that's a small right. I guess this figure most time. I think this figure most time or not is gonna be posed with the spider arm. So I guess it's okay. And plus, I guess you have other Pennywises to perform that, feat of putting his arm down by the side. Though, as minor a thing as it sounds. But anyhow, like I said before, because way my button is, I have to push the whole scalp in right here, get that light to come on. But that looks really good. It makes me wonder if they had put like maybe a coat of or a black paint in here, or maybe a thicker coat of white. It could alleviate some of the shine. But then again, let me see if I can get the head down a little tighter. Maybe I'll take care of some of that. Let's see. No, it still comes through on the neck. But, oh well, it's alright. It looks really good on him. Very becoming. And like I said before, too, you can change his hands out. Let's see. Right here. I'm just going to try to do that now. Let's pop these off. And pop on the grab hand. See how that looks there. Man, it's kind of. I don't like pushing these things too tight. But anyway, it's on there. So there you go. It gives you a contrast. Hands there. I guess it's more or less from when they grabbed Beverly, and he was showing her the deadlights. Yeah, it was good. But now let's go ahead and pop this head off. Let's go ahead and take the light off first. There we go. I also noticed too that the heads go on and off a lot easier on this one versus the original. Here's a other cool head with the arms. And yeah, I dig this too. I may be actually posing this thing for a combination thing. I might take the spider arms, or maybe one spider arm and maybe one regular arm, and give him the burnt hands coming out. I think that'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Matter of fact, do something like this, and then give him a spider arm, and just have him stand kind of like something like that. I think that's kind of cool. Matter of fact, I might actually do that. Note to self: take a photo of that. But yeah, so that head looks good. Let's go ahead and try on the Twisted Woman head. See how that one goes. This is actually kind of my least favorite of the heads, but it has a spot because it was in the movie. I won't lie, That's kind of creepy, kind of unnerving. No. So yeah, that's something you can do. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take this hand off too. Get the other hand in there. I think it might have a little bit more symmetry. We'll do it that way. Get it in there. I'm about to get off of camera. Alright guys, I'll be back. Also, I'm gonna get this hand on, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the other NECA Pennywise so we can do some comparison with that. Be back in a sec.